So you might have seen a lot of unboxings of OrcQuest Warpath Resurrection from some of these creators. But why? There's more to this game than meets the eye, so let's see the trailer.
Sit down, dear friends. Let me tell you the tale of the 4 rejects. An unlikely group of orc warriors who went on a quest to save our people from the Alliance. Why do we call them the 4 rejects? Well, because, smart as they were, they embarked on this crusade with only a few weapons, their meager skills, and a strong desire to smash human skulls! However, along the way, they encountered more than just humans. Rotting zombies and skeletons, orcs begging to be skewered, fierce drunk barbarians, haughty elves with pointy ears, and many more diversions on legs. Some there took a particular pleasure to crush. Each door they kicked in brought new enemies to slap. But also new equipment and stuff to loot. And you know our god, Badass, loves a good brawl. Well, he decided to grant them his favor, making them faster, tougher, and more powerful than ever. By looting and crafting, their humble starting gear had truly become an arsenal worthy of great heroes. But nothing could prepare the 4 rejects for the final showdown with Lothar, the mighty enchanter. OrcQuest, soon on Kickstarter.
So OrcQuest Warpath has already been on Kickstarter. On the 15th of May 2018, Maze Games launched OrcQuest on Kickstarter. The game gathered over 330,000 euros on Kickstarter, but as it seems, this was not enough to bring the game to the backers. At the end of 2022, Maze Games told the backers that they sold the project to Monolith. So now Monolith is pushing OrcQuest Warpath Resurrected. By the name, you can see that they are trying to raise this project from the dead. The backers of Maze Games need to pay a small fee to get the game as of increased shipping. With the caveat that this Kickstarter needs to fund its 200,000 euro goal. The price of OrcQuest Warpath Resurrected is 135 euros and you will get the original stretch goals and 5 expansions. If you went all in on the original OrcQuest, you got 6 expansions, a hero and an art book, and paid 199 euros. So this might be a good deal, though if you're in Europe, VAT is not included. As I said before, there are some content creators who have received a box of OrcQuest Resurrection to unbox. We have watched a couple of them. Let's just say their enthusiasm was in some cases mixed with some nervous laughs, so it definitely didn't resonate with us. I heard one creator say that with the expansions they found a significant amount of replayability. It always makes me sad when you need expansions for replayability. But what is OrcQuest and do I need to get it? The short answer is given by Monolith itself. It's a co-op dungeon crawler that brings back the good old days of dungeon crawling mixed with fresh gameplay. So what does that mean? Well, in my opinion, what is fresh is the spawn system. You kick open a door and according to the size of the room you are in, you are matching a dice tray and in it you will roll a number of dice. The location where the dice land are the spawn locations and the symbol on your dice represent an enemy or treasure. The dice tray spawning is new to me. Other features are enemies will patrol the streets and might spot you to sound the alarm. This is a small sort of AI, but I believe it's not the best component of this game. You can craft weapons with loot you have found. We've all been there, we've all seen this. Enemies have 3 different abilities. The color of the roll you make will determine what they will do. And there are cards that orcs can use as their abilities. There is a badass track that allows you to get power from the badass gods. This will give you extra abilities or attacks. The artwork of this game reminds me somewhat of Zombicide. It's okay, I'll give it a 7. Players do not own an orc. There are 4 orcs and players get to choose which of the 4 orcs they want to start with. So no playing order is in play. To move, players need to play skill cards. On it you will find 2 values, 1 action value or 2 action values. Players only have 2 action points, so choose wisely. Fighting enemies is pretty simple. You roll a die and your attack needs to be higher than the defense of the enemy. The yellow die is the weakest die and you can only penetrate other yellow dice defense rolls. Orange dice can penetrate yellow and orange, but not red. And red can, well, you get the picture. So, our verdict. Well, if you don't own many dungeon crawlers and you really like the orc theme, I would say go ahead and get it. For 135 euros, the amount of stuff you get is pretty good. And are you a Heroes of Might and Magic fan? This game fits that world pretty well. And is this your first Kickstarter? Then just bail. If you have Zombicide all figured out and need something else, bail. If you peel off the new spawn system, it's just a dungeon crawler set in an orc environment that brings you back to the good old days of dungeon crawling. And that ship has sailed. Let us know if you are planning on backing OrcQuest Warpath Resurrection in the comments. Or let us know your opinion. Are we wrong? Did we miss something? And is this a hidden gem? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching and we will see you in the next video.